There exists a realm within the human mind that remains largely unexplored, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. This is the world of psychopathy. Imagine a labyrinth, its corridors veiled in shadows, its architecture as intricate and complex as the human psyche itself. Here in the heart of this maze lies the enigma of psychopathy. Often misunderstood, psychopathy is a condition that has been painted with broad strokes of fear and stigma, its true nature obscured by the darkness of misconception. But what if we dared to venture into this labyrinth? What if we sought to illuminate its shadowy corners, to unravel its complex patterns? That's precisely what we aim to do. This journey is not about vilifying or sensationalizing, but rather about shedding light on a complex phenomenon that manifests itself in countless ways within our society. Dive with us as we unravel the enigma that is psychopathy. Behind the mask of normalcy, psychopaths often hide in plain sight. They are your charming neighbor, your charismatic co-worker, the life of the party that everyone seems to gravitate towards. But beneath the surface, there lies an intricate web of deception and manipulation, woven with threads of charm and charisma. Let's take a journey into the world of psychopathy through real-life case studies. Picture Ted, a successful businessman who's admired for his charisma and leadership qualities. However, behind closed doors, he's manipulative and emotionally abusive, leaving his family tiptoeing around his volatile moods. Then there's Alice, a seemingly compassionate nurse who's well loved by her patients. Yet she harbors an unsettling lack of empathy, viewing her patients as mere objects in a game of power. This dichotomy, this contrast between the surface-level charm and the emotional void within, is the essence of psychopathy. It's a mask of sanity, a facade that conceals a lack of remorse, empathy, or emotional depth. Psychopaths master the art of mimicry, imitating emotions they don't feel and manipulating those around them with their superficial charm. But why does this matter? It's essential to understand because these individuals often occupy integral roles in our lives, affecting our relationships, workplaces, and societies. Recognizing the signs, understanding the complexities, and learning how to navigate these relationships are crucial steps in dealing with this condition. The mask of sanity, a facade so convincing it often goes undetected. Psychopathy isn't a black and white concept. It exists on a spectrum, with varying degrees and characteristics. Let's start by understanding that the spectrum of psychopathy is vast, encompassing a wide array of traits and behaviors. On one end, you might find individuals with mild traits, such as manipulative tendencies or a lack of empathy. These individuals often blend seamlessly into society, their characteristics subtly influencing their interactions and relationships. For example, consider the case of Jane, a successful corporate lawyer. Known for her charisma and cunning negotiation skills, she is admired by her peers. However, beneath that polished exterior lies a tendency to manipulate others and an inability to form deep emotional connections. On the other end of the spectrum, we find individuals with more severe traits of psychopathy. These individuals often demonstrate a profound lack of remorse, a callous disregard for others, and a propensity for impulsive and reckless behavior. Take the instance of John, a convicted criminal. His reckless disregard for societal norms and the rights of others has led him down a path of crime and incarceration. Unlike Jane, John's psychopathic traits are not subtle or hidden, but rather they are overt and destructive. In the realm of psychopathy, the line between right and wrong often blurs. The charming co-worker might be a high-functioning psychopath, using their charisma to manipulate and control. The seemingly harmless neighbor might harbor a complete lack of empathy, a trait that can lead to harmful actions if left unchecked. It's also essential to understand that psychopathy permeates all levels of society. It's not confined to dark alleyways or crime-ridden neighborhoods. It's present in boardrooms, classrooms, and even in our homes. The traits associated with psychopathy can manifest in countless ways, affecting relationships, workplaces, and societal structures in profound and often unnoticed ways. Psychopathy, in its myriad forms, impacts every facet of our society. As we navigate through life, it's crucial to remember that not all psychopaths are the same, and their influence on our world is as diverse as the spectrum on which they exist. Detecting psychopathy is a daunting task, often complicated by the psychopath's ability to blend in. This chameleon-like ability to mimic normal human emotions and behaviors makes it exceedingly difficult to spot a psychopath, especially in the early stages. These individuals are often adept at presenting themselves as charming, charismatic, and empathetic qualities that are usually seen as positive in society. They can form seemingly genuine connections, often playing the role of the perfect friend, partner, or colleague. This ability to wear the mask of sanity can deceive even the most discerning observers. However, beneath this appealing facade, there lies an emotional void. Psychopaths lack genuine empathy and remorse, which are fundamental to our shared human experience. This disconnection from others can lead to manipulative and harmful behaviors that are often only detected when it's too late. Furthermore, the diagnosis of psychopathy is a challenge in itself. The current diagnostic tools and methods are not foolproof and often require trained professionals to interpret. This complexity can result in many psychopaths going unnoticed, free to blend back into society undetected. The challenge of detection is further complicated by the fact that psychopathy is not a one-size-fits-all condition. There's a broad spectrum of traits and behaviors, with some individuals showing more severe signs than others. This variability can make it difficult to identify and diagnose psychopathy accurately. The elusive nature of psychopathy only adds to its enigma. Understanding psychopathy is not just about spotting the signs. It's about fostering empathy and awareness. It's about peeling back the layers of this complex condition and realizing its profound impact on individuals and society. It's not merely a category of bad people, but a spectrum of personalities, each with their own unique challenges and struggles. The more we learn about psychopathy, the better equipped we are to navigate interactions with those who exhibit its traits. We can develop strategies to manage relationships and create environments that minimize the potential for harm. Understanding also allows us to support those affected by psychopathy, whether they themselves are on the spectrum or are dealing with someone who is. So let's continue to explore, to question, to learn. Let's promote awareness and fight the stigma attached to this condition. Despite its enigmatic and challenging nature, understanding psychopathy is a step toward a more empathetic society.